Welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christina. I'm the port lecturer on Adventure of the Seas. Thank you for tuning in on Channel 22, and let's discover together the port of call, which is Le Havre, the gateway to Paris. Welcome to France, first of all, one of the most visited countries in Europe and one of the most romantic, I can say, with its capital, Paris. 3 top reasons why you should book the tours with us. We have a variety of tours for this location. You just have to check the brochure, and if you have other questions, you can just join the shore excursions department located on deck 5 on the promenade, and the guys will help you more than pleasant to choose the best option for this port. 3 top reasons why you should book the tours via Royal Caribbean and via the shore excursions department. First of all, you have priority departure. So you are the first ones to exit the ship while we are arriving in port. Second of all, you have a very flexible cancellation policy. And third of all, maybe the most important reason, it's your guaranteed return on board. The ship will always wait for the tours. So let us offer you the peace of mind and let us take care of everything. You just have to choose the location and the tour, and we're going to take care of the rest. Port of Le Havre, it's our location with the ship. It's just the gateway to the City of Lights. We have a full day to explore the City of Lights, Paris, and we have also a lot of information. It's going to be delivered to your stateroom, the best of Le Havre, the port, our port, and the gateway to Paris. And you have inside top reasons to book the tours. You have the top tours guaranteed for us, and also you have a lot of highlights about the locations, Le Havre and Paris. Let's start with the City of Lights, Paris. Everybody knows that it's one of the most visited and most romantic cities around Europe and maybe around the world, and it's like a must-see at least once in life. Paris, the City of Lights. Actually, City of Lights comes from the first city which used the gas lighting on the streets. And the Champs-Élysées Boulevard, the avenue, is the first avenue who was using the gas lighting. So actually, Champs-Élysées is also known as the Avenue of Lights. The name of Paris comes from the Celtic tribes, which established here maybe 3,000 years before Christ, and the Celtic name Paris means actually the working people. The working people indeed, because they work very hard, and see in 2014 what we are going to visit, and we are keep returning to Paris to see this gorgeous city, and they have a lot to offer. And let's see slowly what we have to see in Paris, and it's a must. Paris on your own, it's our tour recommended for the people who really want to explore at their leisure this gorgeous city. Starting with the Place de la Concorde, for example, is the biggest square in Paris. In the middle of the square, you will see a gorgeous obelisk. This obelisk actually is one of the 2 pillars all the way from Luxor, from Egypt, and was a gift from the Egyptians to the French people. In the middle of the square, where this obelisk it is today, actually before, many centuries ago, there was the famous guillotine. So a lot of kings lost their heads in this square, and now it's really an enjoyment to go and visit this square. The obelisk is impressive in the middle, and all around this square a lot of fountains, you see a lot of terraces. It's the largest square in Paris. This square actually it's at the end of Champs-Élysées. So Champs-Élysées Street, the avenue, is joining Place de la Concorde, Square of la Concorde, and Charles de Gaulle and the avenue and the square. Paris and lunch at the Eiffel Tower. We have the best tour for you. It's a must. If you are going to Paris, it's a must to see the Eiffel Tower. Actually, the symbol of France and the symbol of Paris. And it's all made of iron. Actually, in 1889, Mr. Gustave Eiffel, is the engineer and the architect of this tower, has 3 floors and 2 restaurants, one on the 2nd floor and one on the 3rd floor. There are stairs, of course, but also elevators. So we are offering you the best choice. It's a lunch in the Eiffel Tower and the sightseeing of Paris. A Taste of Paris, it's another tour we are recommending for you, that you have also free time to explore. It's a guided tour, and you have time to explore the most important sightseeing in Paris. Like you can go to the Champs-Élysées area. They will bring you to see the Arch of Triomphe. Arch of Triomphe, actually, it's a temple dedicated to all the soldiers who fighted for France, especially in the Napoleon Wars. And it's like unity, it represents the unity and the progress. So it's a monument, it's a symbol of France as well, and the symbol of Paris. So Champs-Élysées is joining the Arch of Triomphe and the famous obelisk from the square. Paris sightseeing with lunch and cruise. We have another tour for you, special. I can say that you're gonna see the most important sightseeing around Paris, and of course you're gonna have a boat ride on the river of Sena. The Sena River is the famous river which is crossing all the capital of France, the Paris, and they're gonna offer you this boat ride and the lunch included. So on these channels actually you can pass and see the famous Notre Dame de Paris, the famous cathedral. It's a 12th century cathedral and it's the most impressive one in Paris. And also you can see, for example, you can pass and see the Louvre, the famous museum, one of the most visited museums in the world and of Paris, of course, and a lot of impressionists and a lot of artists. You will see their masterpieces inside, like Mona Lisa of Leonardo da Vinci. The original can be seen only in Louvre. So another location that it's a must to see in Paris. And of course, for the ones which like entertainment, you just have to cross at least in front of the Moulin Rouge, the famous cabaret. Moulin Rouge and the Cancan is coming all from here. Has a lot of history and a lot of important names of artists who are here singing and dancing in this location. If you are interested in history, we are recommending you the beaches of Normandy tour. It's one of our best choices to be in the same place where in 1944 150,000 soldiers debarked on these 5 beaches and helped for the liberation of Paris. So the famous D-Day from 1944 started from this location. So if you are interested in history and to walk through the paths where these soldiers came many years ago to help for Paris, well, this is the tour that you have to book. And if you are interested in Honfleur, it's a location close by Le Havre. It's one of our recommended tours in this place. It's a typical fishing village, and it's famous also because Monet established here the School of Arts, and a lot of museums and a lot of painters actually came and helped this school to grow. So if you are interested in history as well and fishing and you want to spend a good afternoon, we are recommending you Honfleur. Le Havre on your own as well, it's our port, so if you want to spend the day here, you have a lot of options. So you can just go visit the city center, you can just have lunch, you can have the seafood. France, it's always famous for the seafood, wherever location, especially the ones for the seaside area. So Le Havre is one of these locations. So if you want to enjoy Le Havre in your day in port, it's a nice option as well, but Paris, it's a must. So our top recommended tours, of course, they are for Paris. It's a must-see. It's a place that you really have to see it at least once in life. And you have the chance now doing this with us. And also the cuisine in France, the famous French cuisine like escargot and the famous pastry, the wines. It's something you have to try in these locations. What to take ashore? You have to take the currency, which is euro. You have to take the credit cards, MasterCard, Visa card. They are all the time accepted. And always you have to carry with you a photo ID. Not necessarily the passport, but you have to carry at least your driving license or your normal photo ID. And if you are going in the tours, for example, you have written on the tickets meeting time, meeting place, and of course the details regarding the tours, like the steps, locations, and you just have to follow these instructions. We're going to take care of the rest. So you're going to be escorted from the meeting place, you're going to be escorted to the shuttles, and the guides will be there waiting for you. So you have a lot of options for this location, and our shore excursions department is recommending you the following tours. Paris sightseeing with lunch, for example, it's one of our recommended tours for Paris. Second of all, it's Paris on your own, that you discover this location, the famous City of Lights, at your leisure. So you do your own itinerary. We are offering you transportation, guided, and there you can do your own itinerary. You can go and visit the Louvre, you can go and have lunch, for example, in the Eiffel Tower, you can go and visit Notre Dame de la Gare, you can take the boat ride through the channel, so you have everything to explore at your leisure. Another recommended tour, it is a Taste of Paris. It's a guided tour, and our professional guide will show you the most impressive and the most important to be seen sightseeing in Paris. So again, you're going to have the chance, first of all, to see the famous Eiffel Tower in all our tours. So this is our recommended location, Paris, the city of lights. It's a must to see. If you are having other questions regarding the tours, regarding the locations, don't hesitate to approach us on Deck 5 on the Promenade Shore Excursions Department. Also me personally, I'm the port lecturer on board, so if you have questions regarding distances, regarding transportation, regarding the tours as well, you can approach me as well. Follow the channel 15 and channel 22. Stay tuned to find more information. Welcome one more time on board. Thank you for joining me today, and I wishing you having a great day in Paris, and whatever choice you'll have for the tours, don't hesitate to come and book the tours with us. Have a great day, and thank you for staying tuned.